It definitely does some wiggling, that's for sure. So that's a good indication of how I am to really going over the edge, you know. As soon as that's like the indication. That's when you know you're in danger. You're like that one kid from The Simpsons.
I never watched The Simpsons.
Well, it's real popular meme. I'm in danger.
Oh, I do know that.
Higum. It's like something with H. It's like Higum or something. Come on, Jared, keep up.
I'm sorry. I was sheltered from some things and I just didn't care to learn about them later. Simpsons was one of those things.
I got something you can jump you right here. You know what I'm saying?
Did you turn the stream on or you just...
Yeah.
Well, there's a box up in front of it, so I wasn't sure.
There's so much crap. Oh my gosh.
This shit, babe.
It's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Bobby. I said his name is
Me? Bobby is the star.
And you know why he's the star, Daddy? Because he never pulls them socks up.
Because he never pays taxes.
He's always showing off
A little bit ankle below his socks.
Isn't that right?
He's showing a little of that ankle.
There's so much stuff. Blood and Bayonets is coming, guys. Just that guy that was wearing a top hat at Waterloo.
Isn't he just dapper? Just a dapper little soldier boy. Yeah, that.
Soldier boy. Danger is my maternal great uncle cousin's middle name. It's funny you say that because
Is it Rodney Dangerfield?
my second cousin's twice removed roommate's cousin
Nanny.
is your father.
Nanny. Nanny has to be in there somewhere.
I'm making a sequel to that movie. Look at how bad this is. It's terrible.
Look at all these papers.
I definitely should. Yeah, I should definitely replace it right now. This is for you, Chris. Here comes that cathartic. Look at how it peels.
Dude, it's not even peeling right.
Look at all
it's
of
so
it.
gross.
Look at how it peels.
Let me take that downstairs and rinse it out. Oh, it's like a swamp. I wanted to say other words.
I appreciate that. This is peak. Was it the thing I was doing, or was it something else? Yeah, my desk is like an ultra nightmare lately. Because with Blood and Bayonets right around the corner, I got a lot of building stuff. It's crazy. There's so much stuff going on. There's not enough room. There's not enough room for activities. I'll show tokens. Show me the tokens. Show them real slow. You're not gonna play Blood and Bayonets with me, Chris. I mean, come on, man. What's going on? What's going on, man? Alright, so the hope today is that we'll be able to paint up with Supu, because I gotta paint him for the Bushido League thing I'm in. And then hopefully we can finish up these Cyberpunk models. You need a game where you can paint tokens, don't you, Chris? That would make peak happy Chris.
This poor sponge is falling sadly apart.
Sadly apart. No, that's the paper.
I don't think so. I think that's the top layer of the
Oh
sponge.
no, that is.
it looks rough, even worse underneath.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does
It's okay, I mean, you can keep using
it?
it.
What did you do?
I just rinsed it. Lift it up. It's a blue for you.
I didn't think you were actually going to cover
And some yellow.
it. Again, every time I start a new game, I don't expect anyone to do it. For some reason, I keep doing it. It's not really a new game, per se. I mean, it's Blood and Plunder. Just
I didn't put the water in there because I didn't know how much you wanted.
yeah. Yeah, when it comes to the Blood and whatever games, I really don't even see them as new games, in all honesty. Like, Port Royal is kind of the same way. Like, technically there's different rules, but it's, like, not really that different.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of consistency
Yeah,
that
there's a lot.
because I can be like, wait, what? Okay, got it.
There's, like, enough difference to make it feel like a different game. Well, because, like, even as I was talking to Rufus, he said that all the Blood, or all the Firelock games are supposed to just essentially be cousins.
Yeah,
Which, that's definitely how it feels.
and that is so good. I just think it's the best idea anybody's ever had.
I guess in some ways, some of the GW stuff is the same way. Like, a lot of their stuff is just very consistent.
I could see that. I just never liked any of it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's such an old game design. It's not surprising. Happy news, I'm expecting the Tongue Switcher, also known as the Muscle Mommy box this month. I plan to submit it to you for payment. Tongue Switcher. Oh, what the heck were those guys called? The Group A? Something Groupie? Yeah, they had a really weird name. Well, you're gonna be right after Mike, so I'll paint some of his. Yeah, Switcher Group A. Yeah, or not even. There's not even an R. It's like Goopy.
Did you miss this?
No, I fixed them.
Oh.
I'm keeping the spider folk. In case I ever play, that's probably one of the ones I consider. I sold most of the Web Warriors. I would play Web Warriors, but people
I was
want to
sad
buy
to
them.
see Gwen leave.
I can paint them.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say much.
Such a simple model. In Wellington, sleeping on a log.
I was looking at, what's the alligator's name?
Reggie?
Reggie? Is that what we
Is that the
need?
one out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie.
I was just wondering why he wasn't on our board today.
I was looking for the lake, I couldn't find it.
I think the lake is in that box at the bottom.
I think so. I gotta organize that now that I'm finally. As you get, I mean, I always say, I'm gonna organize it in a second. It's actually.
You've done a lot.
I've been doing a lot.
This is really great. This is very, very useful.
Yeah, my hope is that these bags won't be here. This will be terrain. And that we gotta finish the flowers at some point. We gotta get just.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to say that. Like when I'm downstairs and I see it while I'm working, I'm like, we should do that. It's like one more flower.
Yeah. So we gotta finish that.
And then you can take it to work.
I don't care how it's spelled. It's Muscle Mommy. It's a weird way to spell Muscle Mommy, but it's weird. Maybe it's like the Latin pronunciation. One of those Latino pronunciations.
No, I'm not staying that long. Don't do it.
Kara's weird.
I'm sitting here thinking about how we get you the sponsors to pay for rooms at conventions. That's what I'm thinking about.
I mean, I could do that. It's just I have to work at their booths.
No, they need to sponsor you for your art. I want you to have sponsors that allow you to play, not work. And if you show up with a well-painted army and they're sponsoring your paint.
I don't think it's how that works.
Let me dream, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Love you too. Alright, so I'll probably paint either Zoe and Pywell or Billy and Jazz. Do you care which one you get first, Chris? But I'll paint them together. I won't split them with the remote. I imagine Billy and Jazz is probably the one you're going to play with more. Like, I don't really imagine. Mama musculosa. You're not the preference. Yeah, I'll do Billy and Jazz because you're probably going to use them more. I don't know if I see Zoe and again, I don't really pay attention to the game anymore, but I don't know if I've ever really seen Pi and Zoe taken in vanilla. Like, I know Billy was a lot. Just because of how ridiculously undercosted she was. I know you're not like a meta chooser or anything, but I like Billy and Jazz though. I mean, in Bakunin, she's great. Until the new year. You said you wanted those guys finished for. Are you going to use those guys for Neverwinter? Because I remember you said that you didn't really care about the models until the new year, which I kind of realized for some reason it like occurred to me. I was like, wait a minute, the new year's actually right around the corner. It's not that far, but it's only September. I think in terms of student loans now, where I'm just panicking over paying the next one. It's like I pay it off and then I'm like, oh crap, I only have 30 days and I gotta pay another $500. You're great. You're gonna play, okay. I would hope they're gonna be done before Everwinter. I mean, I would hope I would pay them that a little quicker. Well, if that's the case, do you want me to, if you give me the Group A before they're done, before I'm done with Billy and Jazz, do you want me to paint that first? Since you might use it. I mean, you don't have to make the decision now, obviously, but just something to think about. Because the only thing that could potentially even cause me any kind of like painting distress is just a con coming up, but I don't even think there's a con anytime soon that I really have to get things done for. I think Everwinter might be the only one. And I don't even know what I want to do. I don't even know what I want to do with Everwinter. I don't even know what to play. I'll definitely go. I mean, I'll hang out. You should go beer affinity. I definitely am not gonna go for beer affinity. That's for sure. Hello, Omar. It's not far away. Far away.
Of course, the settings just changed for some reason. No reason why it would do it. You see, here's the thing. I've noticed that as soon as Tim is back into the thing, he messes with my settings, and it's infuriating. So all things will just change. It's similar to like the stuff, like the redeems and stuff. It'll just change them, and I'm like, great, awesome. So happy for that. I don't know if it's him specifically, or maybe it's just because it's in two different locations. Like maybe I don't know, like not the cookies, but like maybe the fact that it's like coming from two different sources might be messing with it. I don't know. I don't know anything. Is it your settings or the accounts? So it's under my presets, but I know for a fact that sometimes Tim does not. He doesn't switch them. He does sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't. Tim is not known for his pre-planning. And I say that with love, because obviously I love Tam. And then whenever I try and talk to him, he just ignores me. I mean, it's as likely as not with the equipment thing. Like I said, sometimes the stuff just switches. I'm assuming it has something to do with like maybe when like something updates or something. Like I don't know. It's as likely as anything else. Are you going to Everwinter this year, Wilmar? I don't think you haven't gone to it, right? You've never been to Everwinter? Oh, you went there last year. You just didn't play. What? Because we didn't. Was it you I was hanging out with? I hung out with you in the shopping area. I think that was you. Oh, some of the games aren't 2 days though. Like I guess technically Infinity is. You could go to the Beer Affinity thing. That's only a 1 day. You didn't go last year. I hung out with somebody when I was in the shopping area. It must have been Mike. Yeah, it must have been Mike. Finny's the only thing I do. There's zero interest in with the MCP tables. Yeah, I don't blame you. If actually, I'll be honest, it's kind of relieving that I've managed to get rid of as much of my MCP as I have. Most of my web warriors are gone. I've gotten rid of most of the guardians. I'm gonna keep spider foes, and I'm gonna keep the midnight suns. Like maybe I'll keep the shield run by with Namor. What is it called? The invaders. Sorry, I'm skipping on the name. The World War II guys. Namor, Human Torch, and Captain America. Invaders, I think is what they're called. Invaders. Just because I like the theme. Punch Hitler in the face. Yeah, Invaders, cool. Get yourself a Dun-Dun Dugan. I do still have that model. Yeah. I do. I still have Nick Fury. I have all the models for it. I haven't even built them. It's just that's how long. I got them literally like a couple weeks after they released, and I literally never built them. I've had them forever. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted them, and then I was like, maybe I'll sell them, and then I was like, maybe I won't sell them, and I hemmed and hawed on it like constantly. Everybody, I mean, that's the thing, though, man. Every single person I talk to about MCP, they're like, dude, the game has never been better. It's so good right now. Everything's so viable, so good. So I hope they're right. I just feel like the game is feast and famine. But I have actually not been keeping my eyes on it as much. I miss the days of when I could go into it lackadaisically. Or like, I don't know, when it, like the game first came out and I was watching YouTube stuff for it and it was just like, oh yeah, we're doing a superhero smash up, so good. And I just miss that so much. I'll play, I don't have the bandwidth to think about what a good list is because I don't care that much. Right, exactly. It's like as soon as somebody starts going into the like, oh yeah, well, you know, in this particular crisis combination, you know, you got 17, you gotta do this calculation, you gotta make sure you got all your teams set up beforehand, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. I don't want to do that. I remember when I went down to Florida when the game was still pretty young, and I met up with my buddy Tim, and we played our favorite affiliations, and we just played 20. Like, it didn't matter what we flipped or anything. We just played whatever we thought would be the most fun. And guess what? We had a blast. It was a great time. I think I was playing Spider Foes and you played X-Men, I think. Well, you see, when I get an E shape, I have to run Immortal Hulk. He's the must on that shape, or any shape really. Because he's got his big fist where he causes it to push, because it's a superhero fight. Once a guy gets pushed outside of the range of the objective, he's worthless. And it's not how you're supposed to play the game. I run Hulk because I really want control of the battlefield for it to become good. And 6 threats, so you gotta make sure it's super good. Otherwise, it's not getting a threat back. That's not good. Is that a good MCP player? A good MCP player impression. Oh yeah, for sure. I think it comes down to like the people who play it, right? So, like, MCP became the new Guild Ball, essentially, because Guild Ball stopped existing, and all the Guild Ball players were looking for whatever new place to ruin, I guess. And so they're like, oh yeah, we gotta come over to MCP, and we're gonna complain that it's just a superhero game, or it's gotta be super tight. All the models gotta be busted, otherwise they're not good. No, this works. And so they go in there, and I think they've been doing their thing, like they usually do, because it was War Machine first, and then they went to Guild Ball. But I mean, I guess MCP's doing better, because I mean the numbers for MCP are still pretty good. Gotta make sure I got the right combination of friends, otherwise if I got a number I'm not really good at, because I didn't plan for 14 threat on demons downtown. No, I'm not doing so good. Gonna have a team that's not the most efficient, can't get my super combo. Are the sales numbers down, or are they good? They can't help themselves. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I just don't want to be a part of it. And I don't think they want me. I don't think they want me to be a part of it. That's perfectly okay. If you're bringing it up, that must mean that are the numbers down? Short of them massively messing up a release, it will keep... Oh yeah, I'm sure it sells like crazy. The IP is huge, but they've already had this conversion. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. What do they gotta do? I mean, the IP is great. I mean, I hope they get DC. That would be cool. We could go and do the Marvel versus DC game thing. I mean, me and you would have a blast. That's a part of AMG's like mad strategy. To be like, let's hinge on the fact that we know Night Models is a company run by literally some of the stupidest people on the planet. And then we'll cash in. Strike while the iron is hot. What a bunch of idiots. Anti-compete clause or something? I don't know if that does it. IPs? I don't think so. I don't think I don't think the IFC that goes over anti monopoly laws. I don't think Modifius becomes a trust because they have DC and Marvel as IPs for model games. I'm not an expert, but I don't think so. Yeah, we like to paint N5 figures referencing 15-year-old movies that aren't even sci-fi. That's the juice. Hi, and who's this? This is an Arasaka model for brain totally just rotted. Cyberpunk. Me and Kara just played a game of Port Royal that we will be turning into a YouTube report thing. Yeah, I gotta say, doing the YouTube battle report stuff, has anybody watched it? Does anybody have any criticisms? Because if not, it was like super easy to do, and it's so much faster than I thought it was gonna be. Just because the editing, you don't really need to do a lot of it as long as your cuts are good. Port Royal, I definitely got to do a little bit of editing just because we were kind of standing there for a minute. I'm sure Disney would for sure one of their cash cows pick up the DC minis. I mean, I guess maybe. Yeah, because I guess it would have to go through Warner Brothers, right? Because they're the ones that own DC. I would assume they're the ones that retain the rights for the model game. I mean, I'm sure that makes up like such a small percentage of the amount of money they make. It's like not even it's not even a blip. It's like not even a blip on the radar. I watched it. It was a bit hard to follow as I am still new to the game. Now, is that because of rules? Because with the Port Royal one, I really went into depth, or a lot more depth on like how the rules work. Because I know some people are still pretty new with that. But I mean, as far as like gameplay goes, I mean, because it's not like in those battle reports that like that Ash does. He goes over the rules. Like when he's playing like an Infinity game, it's just like yeah, you know, we're kind of doing this stuff and boom, boom, boom. Like I don't know. There's like a certain point of like, does every game have to be designed for new people? I don't know. I don't think it should, because otherwise it's like each video is going to take way longer to do, if that's the case. I think the answer is no. I agree. I'm with you on that one. No, but you asked for critique. Well, yes, thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm just wondering, like, what direction should I go? Like, if I do a game where it's like, hey, yeah, we're going to be a little more beginner-friendly on this episode or whatever, then sure. But if I just don't think it's worth doing it on every single video, because I don't think. I mean, I've watched some battle reports for sure. I can't think of very many where they hold the hand throughout the entire thing, you know. Not to say it's hand holding, I guess. Keep doing what you're doing. Good. I've been thinking about this with Legion 2. Like, I have to balance between what scratches my itch and what helps other players. Right, yeah. It's because, like, when you sit there and have to explain the rule, it slows you down in the game. And when you're recording it, you're not necessarily playing the game only for pleasure. Like, there's a lot of pleasure involved. But you're definitely... Like, you know, there's, like, another person there. Like, if I was playing by myself, I would be like, oh, yeah, you know, I can talk about whatever for as long as I want. But, like, Kara's there. So I'm not like, yeah, I'm going to explain how everything in the game works, you know, and then listen to me. I'll be honest, finding battle reports terribly boring, even if I know the guy. I do as well, actually. It's funny you say that. But I know some people just love them. I like when I was watching Blood and Pigment, I really enjoyed their battle reports. Like, a lot of times I just have it in the background. I'm not even really necessarily, like, thinking super in-depth about it, per se. Like, even Endless's stuff. When he's doing his like tactical review things, like I'm much more like involved listening to that because he's like, hey, here's like a fact of something that can improve your gameplay, blah blah blah. Also, Endless, your episode was kind of referenced in the last Blood and Pigment podcast episode. Because Fernando was like, I watched some video on YouTube or whatever where they talked about McDouglas, and I don't remember who made it. I was like, oh, that was his. That was Endless's video, but he didn't give you credit because he didn't know who it was. So I was like, oh, that was Endless's video. It's Endless. And then they said something. I think they gave me credit. I think they said something along the lines. I was like, yeah, I must be on like Raise the Black or something. I was like, that definitely was not me. I was like, that was Endless. Nope, that was all him. So I got your back, buddy. I got your back. Because you did the 2 video. You've only done the 2. I'm telling you, man. If you want me on, I'll do an episode with you if I got a free night, which is rare, but I'll help you with episodes. I think we can do stuff together all the time. I'm already kind of brainstorming what we're gonna do for upcoming Raise the Black stuff. I think we're gonna do episodes kind of similar to how Furious Finest do theirs, where they like pick a model and then they just talk about it like in a bunch of different ways. So it would be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do Henry Morgan and we're gonna talk about like, yeah, this is who he was in lore, and then we're gonna do like, yeah, in the game this is kind of how he plays, and then we make lists and we'll just be like, yeah, this is kind of how you would use him, and he's like this and blah blah blah. So it's kind of like an all-encompassing thing where you just talk about one particular topic. I really like those kinds of episodes. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. I did 2 strategy videos and a Tartana unboxing. Oh, I guess I didn't see the unboxing one, the paint video. I like that. It's fun. Yeah. So I mean, if there's like anything in particular, like you can definitely be one of the guests we talk about stuff, because you know how to play the game, probably better than me. So if we do like a Spanish commander, like you'd be perfect for that kind of stuff, because I don't really know how to play Spanish, because nobody here plays Spanish, and I don't play it, so it's hard for me to like know what the hell I'm talking about. I kind of spent a few minutes on the history and then on the strategy, right? Because like we just did a Infinity episode, a lore episode about Varuna last night. That that YouTube video might have gone out today. The unedited footage version. Yeah, it did. So it's out. So if you want to listen to that, but that's a good example where we just talk about the lore for like 45 minutes, and then we kind of talk about the profiles that are involved with it at the end. But in that one, we don't do a list because, well, in that case, you can't build a list because the friggin' army doesn't even exist anymore. And what did you think of it? Well, because I guess it's just a podcast at that point, right, Wilmar? So it's like doesn't really matter. And Mike doesn't even have a video, so it's just my stupid face. I couldn't stop yawning the entire episode. I was so tired. Because I'm going to the gym so much more than I used to, and I was tired. It was arm day, sir. I'll have you know. A lot of dips. Did a lot of dips. Well, that's why it's raw, unedited footage. I put that out there purely to just get some people who want to watch it, get a couple viewers. I don't expect much from it. And some people like long format. Like if they're just like, I need something to listen to while I paint my models or whatever. If that's like, I would put that in the background. Edit yourself out. No. Yeah, you might re-upload with the Arachne splash then. No. The whole point of it is that it's easy. Well, the splash is on the beginning. I mean, it's just the video. I don't honestly think someone's gonna sit there and watch me. That's insane. Listen, if I do that and I get into someone's spank bank, then great. I guess I've done my job. We do exhibitions every other week for Legion, and we do the same thing. We tell people to bring their hobby project and put us. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's just like I know somebody's gonna listen to it, so I'm like, yeah, I might as well just put it on. It's such a low. So clear. Yeah, that's true. That's true, I guess. But you probably also heard us making fun of me the entire time, so shame on me. I'm just a big stupid. What was I gonna say? But it's such a low effort thing where I know someone's going to appreciate it, and I'm just like, let me just put it on there or whatever. And it's like I literally just take the clips, put them in the video thing. I put the little intro thing at the beginning, and I just export it, and I'm like, boom, done. Super easy. Honestly, it takes longer for it to upload onto YouTube than it does to edit it. Because I don't even listen to it. So unless I know we said something that like needs to be taken out like real bad just for me to like edit raw footage, yeah, I'm host and yawn. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Hate to break it to you, man. Unsubscribing from Twitch. Unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable. Professional snooze fest. Wow. Sheesh. Tell me how you really feel. Just so you know, Mr. Wilmar, if my natives box shows up before yours does, after we build them, you're allowed to. You can use them if you want to come over and play with them. I have a feeling my native box is gonna show up before yours does. I did order that Western Fed starter, by the way. I did order it. I think it gets here Sunday. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I bet our stuff got shipped at around the same time because mine just got shipped recently. They must do it in waves or something. You got civilians? Oh, heck yeah, boy. Now what you do is you use those guys as human shields to protect your warriors. Yeah, Captured Merchant's good. I like Captured Merchant. He's expensive. 10 points, pretty pricey, but he's pretty good. Now just to have half. Yeah. We can play smaller games at first if you really want to. Like I have the Dutch stuff, so there's always like new stuff for me to play with. Like I can always start playing Dutch at smaller point levels. Yes, he sure does. I bet for smaller games 3 is probably fine. I think when I saw Brandon play it, when he was just kind of like playing around, I think he had 4, I think. So you may need one more. We'll see. I would say we should probably play on land first so you can kind of get your, for lack of a better term, your sea legs. Now, when you say he makes cannons worse, I assume you mean when he gets shot at. I was even thinking, like, I feel like if you're using him, he's almost better on smaller sized boats. Like maybe he's better on like a two deck because there's less decks to shoot. Yeah, -1 to hit for sure. Yeah, that's 100% true. It's very good for 10 points again. But like I said, I think he's better on smaller ships because you have to. Kara was running him on a flute, and I never really like missed the opportunity to do wounds to the boat. Yeah, sloops I think is where it's at. I think it's doing it on the sloop for sure. The resin one, of course. Well, I guess Bermuda's too, but I feel like it's probably best on the resin sloop because then you can just put it where all your guns are on the main deck. The fact that you can put 3 medium guns on a resin sloop, but you can't do it with the plastic one, it's just like, grrr! The resin sloop is just great, because now all of a sudden you're like, oh, I want to hurt his gun crew, but crap, I gotta get through this crap. This friggin' merchant, he's like, don't shoot me, guys. He's literally a human hostage. Oh no, don't shoot the merchant on the boat. Guys, don't do it. Aim better with your cannons. Because that makes sense. I mean, is the Bermuda and the Belanger new hotness? I don't think it's. I mean, I think it's a great boat. I don't think it's like better than the Resin Sloop. I think the Resin Sloop is the bee's knees. I think that boat might be the best boat in the game. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, because it can be a great gunboat. It can be a pretty maneuverable boarding boat, and it's not expensive. It's just a great boat. I like the Belanger. Yeah, I think the Belanger's solid. I think the biggest weakness is that you just automatically have to pay 13 points for it because of the upgrade, and you can only put light guns on it. I think it's toss up between Resin Sloop, Brigantine. You think the Brig is that good? I don't know. The Brig is. What's your loadout on the Brig? And the light frigate, depending on the role you're looking for. I think the light frigate's fantastic as well. It's just a lot more expensive. Sorry, professional snooze fest coming through. Four medium, 4 front swivels is my loadout generally. Really? You invest in that heavily, huh? No upgrades? I thought the Brig wasn't very good. I mean, the fact that it only has 4 movements it's kind of butts for a gunboat. Just because you're going to get outrun. I just don't like 2 gun pair decks. I love the 3. I love the 3 gun deck. I just think it gives you so much more potential. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. More defensive for sure. Front swivels is interesting just because of the defensive fire capability, but now all of a sudden you need another gun crew. So you need 3 gun crews. But I guess with the front swivels, you may not necessarily need a gun crew. I guess you could just put, like, militia on it or whatever. They're probably gonna hit more. They're probably gonna hit more. Fucking militia. Okay, I can see that. Alright, maybe I should try that. Just have a bunch of English militia. Like a crew of, like, 12 guys on 4 swivels. Oh god, don't let us die, boss! As they just slowly reload those things. Because it is only 2 reloads. I guess I mean, if you're gonna do it, literally man it with some cheap crap, and use all your points on sailors for the other guns. It is the way. This is the way, my brother. Got him. Yawning like crazy. And I took a nap today. Dying here. I don't know. What I love doing, Sea Dogs or Z's with John Watling and Brethren. Not everybody plays Brethren, and it already sounds like, if you listen to Blood and Pigment, that the writing's on the wall for Brethren. all those characters are gonna get point hikes. It's coming. That army's doomed. So I love seeing Sea Dogs or Z's with John Lotling and Brelling. Shoot, expert reload, command point shoot. Yeah, I mean that's great. On a heart, and if you get all 4 swivels on target, you just blasted the deck with 24 dice total. Truth. God, I'm dying. Five o'clock shadow.
Get this guy a pillow. Professional yawn network. Sleepzaster zone.
Something you want to say? Say something? Five o'clock shadow.
Don't worry, he won't edit the VOD, so you can enjoy all the yawns again.
It's not a VOD. You don't edit these. I think I might work too hard. While you guys were mocking me, this guy was practicing the blade. How many bits to get me stop yawning? I don't think there's enough bits on this planet to make me stop yawning. If you have to ask, you don't have enough. Oh, this mother effer has fingerless gloves. I forgot about that. Son of a biscuit. That sucks. I gotta go back. Gotta go back and paint his friggin' glove fingies. Nuts. Yeah, nuts. It's sad, Endless. I gotta paint models for everybody else now. I can't paint my stuff anymore. If I had a number in mind. A mill? What'd you say your name was again? Oh, geez, how sad getting paid to paint miniatures. Breaking rocks beats that any day. Shee. I got paid for these a long time ago. I was in a bit of a rough bind. My car had broken, so it's been like almost a year I've owed this guy. Just because, you know, stuff kept happening. You know, I was like, oh yeah, this con's coming up. I gotta paint this or that or blah blah blah. I think that's why I'm done, man. I don't think I can paint. I just don't think I can do events anymore. It's getting tough. It's getting rough. Like, I think I just have to literally play the same games until I die. Because Wilmar, he just won't cut me a break. I had someone tell me, someone in PCN, hey, why don't you do Warhammer Fantasy battle reports and all that stuff? And I was like, do you have any idea how much work that's going to take to paint a Warhammer Fantasy army? That is going to take forever. I have 4 new game armies forced to start a new game. I mean, starting a new game's fine. I just can't paint it. I just can't do it. I don't mind playing new games. It's just I can't get them painted. And then it's like knowing it's me, right? And it's a me thing. Like, it's me, not you. It's me, not you. Where if I'm playing a game and I'm really having fun with it, I'm like, I want to go to events and meet people and have all these fun experiences and blah blah blah. And in order to do that, most of the time your stuff's got to be painted. So it's come to the point now where it's like I just can't do that. I do have Nurgle. Excuse me. Why am I not done yet? I mean, I'm about to be. Briar Mage. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? I feel like it's been a hot minute, man. Is it Nurgle a fantasy? Yeah, it is. Mine is based for fantasy. Yes. Are you gonna say that thing where Nurgle armies can be painted badly or whatever? Because mine can't. And my army's half painted. Like, if I really like put my nose to the grindstone and got it ready, like I could. But that would be. I am very sleepy. Yes. Because it's not fully painted. I have 1 unit of Plague Bearers sorta done. The Great Unclean one's done. And that's it. I care. Me. I care. People like fully painted armies, man. Listen, I can't even go to the local game store anymore without people complaining about my stuff not being painted. Like, if I go to the store to play Bushido without fully painted stuff, everybody's like, Dylan, why is your stuff all painted? I'm like, fuck. It is a Dylan issue. I never said it wasn't. Again, who cares? You see how I play my armies. I mean, you try and paint all your stuff. Me and you are the same way. I try and paint all my stuff. If I'm just playing at the store, like, I don't care. But if I'm putting content out, I want people to remember a young Dylan. Full of life and love. And fully painted armies. Kinda late for that. Sheesh. Sheesh. The problem is I'm sitting here considering buying more Dutch because I'm like, oh god, I'm so close to having a fully realized Dutch army. I have maybe more painted Dutch than I do English at this point. Which is sad because most of those Dutch are for playing English. And then we have these bad malicious agents like Endless, who's like, you should play Filibustiers because they're so much better. And I'm like, damn it, you're right. They are much better. Dutch player detected. And the advantage is Mike can use it because he's playing Dutch. Dutch player detected. Oh god, sound the alarms. So you should blame Endless for this. Endless is the reason that I can't feel happiness. So thanks, Endless. Because I have 8 Capers, 8 Zealodin, and 8 Enterplogue. So what? It's 24 models? That's essentially a starter box. I just don't have the Militia. Which, I don't know if I'd ever use the Militia anyway. And I have the Dutch Commander. He's like, hey, yo, look at me. I got my hand up. What are you doing over there? Hey, yo. What's up, guy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How about you watch where you're walking, Chief? How about you watch where you're standing, asshole? We're playing Peak tomorrow, by the way, Wilmar. I was forced into it. Why do you even pick Rock?
Here comes your first buddy now. What's up, guy?
Whoa, 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 Chief! How about you watch where
you're
you're
walking
walking?
in?
How about you pay attention to where you're standing, asshole?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! As you can see, I'm very busy drinking wine. Or wearing turtlenecks and drinking wine. Like an asshole.
don't matter.
None of this
None of
matters.
this matters.
None of this matters. You're absolutely right about that, Endless. Endless thinks William Kidd is bad. You know what, Endless? I challenge you. I challenge you. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm challenging you to, but you are now challenged. Like me. People have been telling me I'm challenged my whole life. What do you think of that, bucko? Huh? You're gonna make a video on Kid? That's what I'm talking about right there. What, you very carefully? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now you're talking dirty. Now you're talking nasty. So you're telling me what you do is you take William Kidd, you take a galley, and you fill that son of a gun with heavy cannons. To the brim. You don't even buy anything else. You're taking the galley completely filled to the brim with heavy cannons. Just so you can use that expert broadside. Probably. Arm wrestling. I've been going to the gym, baby. Look at that sucker. Hey there, mister. You want to wrestle? Also, I have determined the next redeems I'm going to actually put on this thing are definitely going to be from the grill video. So, as my honorary victim of that video, what do you think the redeem should be? I think definitely the one where he says, do you think it's big enough? Like that part. Like that's definitely got to be a redeem. I don't know. Do you think it's big enough? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? It's not gonna be that bad, Chris. It's just gonna be the highlights, okay? There's more shore leave coming. I just gotta get it in there. I have not had a day where I'm just like at home and been able to like do something. And this weekend, guess what? I'm not gonna be home anyway. I gotta go to Connecticut, then immediately come back because we're going on like a trolley car tour of Woburn, which sounds kind of cool, actually. I don't know. Do you think it's big enough? Alright. Alright, I think I did it. I think I'm done being horny. Oh, wait. No. No, I am not. Good old Carl. Oh my god, this is a sealed white blue. My god. My god. I think the other one's got to be the... This is a really nice grill. This is a really nice grill. What am I looking for? I'm looking for white blue. Where's my white blue? There it is. Is the grill video redeemed too niche? Yes. Yes, it is. But it is special to us. And that's all that matters. The people who know will know. So I make it a redeem because I think it's funny. I mean, there's a lot of redeems in there that nobody's using, so I'm not all that worried about getting rid of a few of them. And if we find one that we want to replace it with, that's fine. But I figure I'll put it in there for a little while, see how it goes. Pit of hell! You feel so strongly about this, Chris. I mean, it's not a good video. It's terrible. Everything about it's bad. But it's kind of like what I was saying about Bushido. It's okay to like things that are bad. That's why I watch the stream, exactly. He gets it. This guy gets it. He watches this stream to watch me yawn. Because I can't stop. Stomach churning. That's what makes it so good. Is that it's so god-forsakenly terrible. It makes me feel uncomfortable, which is shocking. Because I can handle a lot of stuff. And I think that's why it's so special, because it just makes me feel so insanely uncomfortable. Sometimes you gotta feel those things to remind yourself that you're alive, Chris.
Halt! Sir, you can't enter the United Nations with that weapon.
It's all right, soldier. Mr. Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Go ahead. Take it from me.
Man, we are listening to something. Now that's a redeem. Take it from me. Do you guys not enjoy the other one, the rock paper scissors one? Why do you even pick rock? Or why do you even pick paper? Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. I'm into this. Sway vampire gloves. Consider yourself saved.
Vampire smut is the best.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Nope, that's not what I grabbed. For God's sakes. Although, Chris, I will say, Kara agrees with you. That video is, she's not a fan. That's a very good way to put it, Wilmar. I don't even know if you'd remember it, Kara. It's the video about the grill. It's cringe comedy, so I know she wouldn't like it. Special kind of brain damage. What do you mean you? Yeah, you don't even remember what I'm talking about. It's grotesque. Yeah. No, you're right. Like I said, if it makes me feel uncomfortable, I know Kara's not gonna like it. I just like remembering that I can feel, you know? you just need to empty the grease trap. Exactly. You're so busy trying to avoid it. Why don't you just empty the grease trap? Otherwise, his soul will be trapped in there for eternity. She did lose today. It's true. Kara wants to play natives. So we're gonna have natives. Kara doesn't believe in doing what a king or queen tells her to do. My new dice hate. They're not technically yours, Kara, but yes. Those are technically Mike's. They hate Dr.D, but they hate me more. Those dice obey no masters. Except Mike, because Mike dices me a lot in Blood and Plunder. Mike Slike. I don't think you can say that, Carol. I don't think you can say that. We might get taken off the air for that one. No gods or kings, only man. A man chooses, a slave obeys. And where are yours? We didn't get you any. Because the pirate ones are too plain Jane. A man chooses, a slave obeys. Nobody complains about that scene. Everybody's like, wow, this is artistic. I can't watch a video about a man trying to grill, but you're okay with watching the main character of Bioshock bash Andrew Ryan's brain in with a friggin' driver. Art. That's art. He was kindly asked to do. That's true. He was. He definitely was asked to do that. Very kindly. I don't really understand the reasoning behind him letting Jack kill him. Like, I don't understand. By the way, spoiler alert for a game that's like friggin' like 20 years old. I didn't know "slike" was a bad word. Well, I mean, Kara, please. I mean, you just said it again. Oh boy, we might be in trouble. Wilmar, can you run interference on that? Since you're the legal team of Arachne. You missed a ton. What? No. I mean, I don't know why Andrew Ryan let him kill him. That's what I'm referring to. Not the "would you kindly" thing. I mean, they even tried to go back and explain that with that Burial at Sea DLC thing, and it was like it was not well done. Because it didn't really like line up, because like Fontaine was like in charge before he was actually like before he came back or whatever. It wasn't great. The timelines on that one weren't great, but I thought it was kind of fun. Infinite wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it for what it was. Anytime you go into that alternate dimension thing, it kind of starts getting a little complicated. But it was fine. Pivoted into race really hard. with the yawn allegations. All right. Well, just put it in the queue. That's why we got you on retainer. I wanna do. Hey, look, these guys are done. I did it, guys. It started like right away. No, I'm saying pivot to the other thing we were talking about. The Mike Slike thing. Pivoted? This is a well, it's in that thing where you gotta like click accept or not accept when you join the channel. Like, you might be entering a racist stream. Do you accept? Matealer. And we will do Kara's base at the same time. Hooray! I wanna do. Oh, this is not a mature stream. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite, I would say. Kara, let me ask you a very important question. No. Okay. Good talk. By the way, I thought that salmon was pretty good today. It was good flavor. Do I wanna do? Just to prove. Wow. Okay. All right, there. Dumb redneck is now allowed. Sheesh. Where is typhus corrosion? There's a log. I'm not taking it through. I'm not adding. Oh, no, I'm not going to add the thing. I'm just going to let Kara say it. I have plenty for tomorrow too. What do you mean? What does that mean? Ugh. What is that supposed to mean, Kara? Kara's accusing me of stuff. I don't even know what's going on. What did I do now? Oh, was it the Racer Stream comment? Salmon. Oh, I love salmon. I love salmon. Salmon's delicious. Well, I mean, I know I didn't do anything. I don't know, Kara. Maybe I wanted to be in trouble. Huh? You ever think about that? Thinking to myself, like, man, what am I gonna get blamed for now? Maybe I like that. Well, we can negotiate. Okay, well, that's good. Now that it's all out in the open, maybe we can talk about it. I'm more willing to punish you. Excellent. See, that's what a good relationship should be based on. A willingness to yell at the other one for something stupid. I can't stop yawning! Ah! Harvey Dent. It's hard to fight. I'm sure you'll find a way. Where there is a will, there's most certainly a way to yell at me. Harvey Dent. Wilmar and me haven't even kissed for like the past 3 years, and he still yells at me all the time. Oh, thanks, babe. Yeah. Wilmar. I'm an excellent listener. If you would just give me a chance. You'll never make it to first base with that attitude.
You just packed that cute little
terrier
of yours
right here.
You know,
enough shore leave. You know what? Enough shore leave. You see, Kara, I've asked her to help me paint, and she doesn't want to do it. I'm like, Beb, I need help with Napoleonics. You know what she said to me? Do you want to know what she said to me? She told me that real men paint their own Napoleonics. Which I had never really considered, but now that she said it, I think that might be the truth. No! No! probably put this in camera. I mean, you don't have to throw up about just painting Napoleonics. I mean, it's fine, babe. I just thought you wanted to hang out. Letters from the Multiverse. Wow, what a name. Oh, your mini is beauty. Miss being able to play. I hope your evening is amazing. My evening's very good. Thank you. I got to play games today with my baby cakes. I get to paint, hang out with you guys. It doesn't get much better than that, man. I mean, I tell you what. I tell you what. How are you, Mr. Letters? I was asked by Monster Fight Club to do a tutorial for how I do my basing for their models. So that might actually be something on their website here pretty soon. I gotta talk to Audrey about it. Will you knock it off? Yes, I am an extremely famous envelope. Excellent. Dude, that's sick. Gasland cars, that's cool. Gaslands is one of those games that's always been interesting, but I know there's no way I can play it. Ain't no way. Are you some kind of celebrity? We should know.
Wow.
Wow. So what is it like being, I don't even want to ask the question of what it's like to be a famous envelope. What is it like being an envelope? Period. What kind of questions and concerns should I have? Gonna need an info. It's because you spend them too quick, Kara. Just leave it in the background. I can't give you any. I do not have the power to give. No take. No take, Kara. Only throw. You should understand, you can give me paper cuts. Oh no. I'm making enemies by the second. Don't do it, please. Mr. Envelope, Mr. Envelope, please don't do it. I'll do anything. I got a girlfriend. Oh, thank you very much, sir. For friends. Oh god, what does for do mean? It's like friends. It's friends something something do for others. I can't remember what the OR is. And there's literally no taking out of the middle on all the donations we get for that because we have an employee who works for the organization. So all that money goes straight to the organization. So that is one of the cool things that is the case with Fordu with us. So you're not giving them paper cuts, you're giving them hope. There you go, Kara. Is that good enough? What? So other than Gaslands, any other games, Mr. Letterhead? What are you, some kind of letterhead? Oh, if this model's good enough. For the basing. Yeah. You're welcome. My desk is getting to the point where it's hard for me to look at Discord because I physically can't. I physically can't move. My mouse is getting to the point where it doesn't want to move because there's too much stuff on the mouse pad. I can't pretend to know what you're going through right now, but please let go of me. Thank you. Just know that if you need anything, you know who to look to. Somebody else. Kara, you shouldn't be flirting with me. You should be flirting with Carl. I have an entire loft, bro. I know the feeling. Full of painted, unpainted, and boxed GW crap. I also know what you mean. And my buddy and I finally did the deed. We are only playing non-GW stuff. Yes. So Osprey game stuff, one-page rules. It's way nicer, no rules changing every month, and we both stopped buying GW plastic. Yes. 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 Letters from the multiverse. You're a man after my own heart. It's been a little while since I've played one-page rules. The guys I usually play with, they play on a day. If they play on a day, it's just really hard for me to get time to go play with them. We've been playing the hell out of Firelock. Blood and plunder for life, yo. You are my Carl. We should get the 3D printer fixed. Yeah, we should. Let me reach out to the guy, see if I can get in touch with him. Maybe I can drop the stuff off at his house when I leave for Connecticut. On Saturday. I have an entire blah blah blah. Stop buying GW. Yeah, God, dude, it's so good to just be done with GW. You could get on the way back to. I doubt he'll be that fast. He probably, because even if he has to order any parts, there's no way he's gonna get them that fast. We did it! Right on time, too. Look at that. We're stopping at 10. Sheesh! That's some good shit right there. Sheesh! Alright, so what are we going to paint next? I'm going to paint this guy for my Bushido League thing. And then we are going to paint some clowns. So we're going to be painting some bozos. So we're going to paint the Ringer sisters. What are they called? Dead Ringers or whatever they're called. So they will be twins, and the whole plot of theirs is going to be the exact same colors, except we're going to alternate them. So we'll probably, with the dress, since it's like segmented, we'll probably just like alternate the colors. There'll probably be a lot of purples and yellows. I think is probably going to be the color, and then maybe some greens in there. Look at that, they got knives behind their back. Women. You know? Women. But I got to do the basing on them, so I got to find some stuff for that. Oh gosh, but I'm gonna start winding down because I'm exhausted. I try to get some MCP in here and there as well. It's how I discovered PCN. I just don't have the time anymore to play all the things I want. I'm an old man. I sleep a lot. I'm getting to that point. I actually just finally sold off a lot of my MCP stuff. I'm gonna keep a little bit of it. I was real big in MCP for a long time, and I don't know. It just got a little too competitive for me. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, I could put it in my log. I did it. Looks like a smiley. So this, if anybody who doesn't know what this is the list of all the models I have painted since the beginning of this year. So we did team lead. And then I actually don't know what this guy's name is. I guess I gotta look it up on their website. I don't know what the hell that was. Cyberpunk Combat Zone Saga. I do commission. Yeah, actually, all these models right here on the top, those are all commission. Yeah, Chris is podiuming them. You're a podium queen. The podium queen. Ta 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 ta. Is it?
The lag is so much less here.
Oh, then it wasn't.
I think it's that Verizon internet we got.
Yeah, maybe. Tactical response specialist. Kamish. Good night. Oh, good. I thought it was a thing full of cyanide. I appreciate that. I appreciate the clarification. Thanks. Where do I get more info on your services painting? Only I am not sure I can cope with other services. You can message me on Discord because I don't really have any rates or anything. I literally just kind of just paint stuff and you get it when you get it. That's kind of how this works. I don't do armies for sure. And right now there's definitely a bit of a line. Like these were all commissions. And I have other yeah, even the next things I'm painting are commissions. I got commissions over there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who am I on PC and Discord? I'm Dr.D. I am on their Discord for sure. You can find me. I don't talk a lot, but I'm usually in Arachne. If you go down to the Arachne channel, like it's at like the very bottom. That's my domain. A lot of the stuff we do, we don't really do in the PCN Iraqi channel guy. Oh, okay. We don't really do in that Discord just because we just do a lot of we just do a lot of stuff independent of them because we live in different places. Like I live in Massachusetts, they live in New York. So I like to call us the Massachusetts division of PCN. That's the kind of like the separate Discord we have. You can definitely find me in there. Just message me. I'm sure we can work something out. I usually charge like 35 bucks a model as long as it's like a human sized, and you get about 4 hours. That is a heavily discounted rate from other painters, because most good painters you're gonna be paying like 15 to 20 bucks an hour, roughly speaking. That's like 35 bucks. I probably put I put usually like 4 hours into each model, at least. That's great. Most of my minis are hairy. Oh yeah, I mean we got dogs. It happens. I'll prime models and I'll just like pull off that like long dog strand hair and be like, okay. Actually, you know what? I got something fun we can do. I got the new Cyberpunk box. For the Lawman, which I will definitely be painting on the stream at some point. I know exactly what you mean. That's the sad part. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, some of the cool things. They actually started printing the upgraded version of the same dude on the same card, which I thought was really cool. I thought that was a neat little addition. I've kind of talked about these. I think I was looking at their programs. I think these are not very good. I think they're pretty bad, quite honestly. I love the sculpts. You can definitely tell that they're getting more and more control over their actual printing process, because their models look way better than they used to. The detail is so much more crisp. You can like start to actually like see the lines and stuff. It's not super soft. Like I have examples of their older stuff over there. Yeah, like let me get one of their older models just to kind of prove my point. Because Arasaka was one of the very first released brands or gangs. And I remember I just look at their like security dudes, and I just think to myself like, oh god, that detail's so bad. Like this is one of the gonks. And this one's actually not too bad. I think the other ones are not great. This one's actually not too bad. You can actually see the details on this one. The head's a little small, but it's fine. Whatever. Not a big deal. This one's actually not too bad. I might have already painted the bad one. Well, yeah, there's a couple of these, like the security mooks were just like really bad. This is the, I think it's this is perimeter control. This is the guy that gets a bonus for killing gonks. This is probably one of my favorite sculpts from this. It's probably my favorite sculpt from the box, or if not this one, the one with the hat, because I love hats. But I really like anybody wearing a hat is gonna get an instant approval from Dylan. Yeah, just really big fan. I really like the way the armor looks and stuff. That's a mean looking nightstick right there. Yeah, this one looks great. He looks good. This is the nope. This is the monitor. This is the guy. This is probably the one that I will never use. Probably, I don't like his rules unless I learn something that I'm not quite recognizing. But really good sculpt. I would use this as like an officer, because the officer sculpt is good. It's not bad, but he's pretty good. He has an assault rifle. I guess that's why you'd use him. 15 eddies is kind of rough. It's a little rough for 15, but you know, whatever. Here's the Max Tac sniper. This is the Max Tac support box. Command and control. Because technically Max Tac's not out yet. I might have to check out. Cyberpunk's a good game. It's pretty cheap too. You buy a single gang for like 50 bucks, and you're pretty much good for the most part. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. I'm pretty tight with Monster Fight Club, so they treat me well. They clearly appreciate getting attention from somebody, which I'm glad I could give them, because they're really good people. It's an American-run company, so it's like one of those things where if it's all American, I'm all about it. This one, Fights for my favorite. I think I still might like the perimeter control one, but I just love how like sassy this lady is. And she has like the police hat on. And it's funny because MaxTac isn't even a part of law enforcement at this point in the lore. They're actually like a private security company. They're just allowed to wear police outfits. You can't do that in real life. That's against the law. But yeah, this sculpt is like just fantastic. Really, really love this. I gotta figure out how I want to paint them. Honestly, I haven't painted my Lob just because I just don't know what I want them to look like. I don't know if I want them to be mostly black or blue. I think I've decided on blue with black armor, I think, is what I've decided. And then this is probably the best model rules-wise out of it, which is the MaxTac Net Hop. Really good for... It's a really solid hacker in a gang that doesn't really have very good, unique programs, which is unfortunate, but there are enough generic ones to where I think she'll get some work done. I think it's a she. Yeah, it looks like a she. Yeah, the PC game's great. I haven't beat it. Yeah, long story. I've tried to play it multiple times, and then every single time I'm getting into it, either there's like a huge update and all my mods get outdated, and then I have to wait, or I move. And then I've started it like 4 times, and every single time I always get right to the part where you meet Pan Am. You do her missions, and then you're about to do like the heist thing, and then as soon as I'm about to start that, something happens, and I can't play the game. So I've gone through that intro a couple times, which is great. I mean, it always hits hard. I actually got to go back and try and actually play the game. But anyway, there you go. And then the new bases, which are definitely printed. They have the space for a magnet. Unfortunately, it's not like deep enough for a lot of the magnets, so just make sure you get the right sized depth magnet. Otherwise, you'll be sad because they're too big. Which it is what it is, I guess. All right, well, you know what, guys? I want to drink this tea, and I want to wind down. I want to go to bed. I have painted 100 and...
I have painted 176 models this year. Roughly speaking, a model every other day. Not bad. Not bad. Good night, letters. Hope to talk to you again. I hope you become a regular. We're usually always talking about insane things here for a while. The painting days are usually Sunday and Thursday, and then on Monday we usually do a battle report day for either like Blood and Plunder. We did Cyberpunk last Monday, which people seem to like. Monster Fight Club was here, hanging out, or at least on it. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to leave now. So guys, it was good hanging out with you. You know the general gist of it. If you want to help us out, or me out specifically, Patreon and Digital Nomad. Digital Nomad helps me out specifically. If you want to help out the stuff that I do here, it helps me buy models every once in a while to paint on the stream and blah blah blah. Again, I would really like to reach the point in my life where I could paint stuff and just give them and do giveaways on the stream, but God knows other than that doesn't happen anytime soon. Alright guys, but I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys Sunday. Shouldn't be a problem. But you never know. Yeah guys, it was good hanging out with you. I really hope you guys have a wonderful